evening, wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Everything a brilliant shade of red here, even indeed the outer skin of the stadium when its mightiest occupants are in town. And already we're underway here. And it's Jordi Alba. Vidal turns and goes back. Perisic. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Thiago. Gnabry tries to get it forward quickly.
Bayern Munich have been showing a newly found sharpness out there. They've been good playing down the middle of late.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Jordi Alba. It's a loose ball. Jordi Alba has been caught there. It's a foul.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Done very well to intervene. And it's played forward. And it's Griezmann. Rakitic. Oh, what a ball! Going for goal! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Jordi Alba. Griezmann. And the finish! It's come back out! Beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good.
Oh, real danger here. Now it's Perisic. Shot goes for goal! Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. It was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And the through ball is intercepted. It'll be a throw-in. Goretzka. Perisic. Thiago. Roberto. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Lewandowski. Boateng. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Gnabry. Thiago has a hit! Longley goes looking. And here's Perisic. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Gnabry. Vidal does well there, alert. Up for the header! And the ball's come out. Gnabry. Semedo drives it forward. Now it's Griezmann. And the keeper's real chance! He has done it! Barcelona are back in business! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Barcelona get it back again. There's the end of the first half. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Roberto. Schüller. Kimmich. Pavard. Out towards the flank. Gnabry. There's the shot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Vidal plays it forward. Defenders on the back foot. And here's Lewandowski. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Nelson Semedo hoists it forward. Jordi Alba. And it's Griezmann. Lewandowski set up one goal so far. Vidal with a definite foul there. And it's been taken straight back. Rakitic. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Forward it goes. Perisic. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Jordi Alba. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Ball's loose, and he's after it. Gnabry with the delivery. Thiago. Shot at goal! He's got away with one there.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
One through here, it's Lewandowski! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Roberto absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Now it's Griezmann, gets the better of his man. Griezmann chooses to go back. Can he find a... hits one! He's gone for it! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Sergio Roberto very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
Thiago. And it's Alaba. Plays it through. What an adventurous run from a defender. It's a brilliant interception.
Bayern Munich merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And here's Griezmann.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Perisic goes looking. Now it's Lewandowski. Thiago.
Bayern Munich showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
It's come loose.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
This is promising. Gnabry.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
It's a decent ball. He's had a shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter.
And there goes the final whistle. And in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead. They lost their lead and they lost the game. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, we're underway. Philippe Coutinho. And the through ball is intercepted. Benzema. Müller. Kimmich. He's left his man. Vinicius Junior. Striding forward. Has a pop! And it's a goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Oh, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Casemiro battles to win it back. Vinicius Junior. Back to the keeper and go again. Schüller. Thiago. Hernandez. And it's Coutinho. Not offside that time.
Well, looking at that last chance they created, the middle has been a very good source for them, hasn't it? Well, recently, certainly, at least.
Kroos.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Toni Kroos, chance to Vinicius Junior! Hernandez. Bayern Munich are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Well, it can be very hard to regroup and work your way back into the match, but they've got time.
Kimmich in with the challenge. Casemiro is the guilty party there. Hernandez. And here's Coutinho. And he's cut it out. Lucas Vazquez drives it forward.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Thiago. Schüller. Hernandez. And it's Coutinho. And here's Müller. Now surely. Bayern Munich are behind here despite their domination of possession. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. It's found its way to him. What a ball this has turned out to be. Marcelo. Pavard gets it back. Marcelo tries to get it forward quickly. Schüller. Hernandez. Coutinho. He's got through. Lewandowski has a hit! It's bounced out! Really well taken goal. Muller duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Muller. Pavard. Now it's Gnabry. He's got away. Just the keeper to beat. He's had a shot. Goal! Bayern Munich! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
Has a hit! Quality ball drilled in low.
Oh, how has that not ended up in the back of the net? It was a cracking ball in the way he drilled it across and kept it down too.
Muller. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Muller. Kimmich. Gnabry. Pavard. Gnabry. Jerome Boateng. Played back in. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Bayern Munich come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Bayern Munich get into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. The action has already resumed here. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. That's sprayed out wide. Now the cross. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Tries a shot! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Pavard simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Modric goes looking. Pavard. Gnabry, a scorer already in the game. Hernandez. And here's Coutinho. Now it's Lewandowski. Lucas Vazquez. Lewandowski. Going for goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Madrid have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to what the opposition have seen as a weakness.
It's a safety-first approach. Pavard crosses in a low one. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Sergio Ramos. Back into the middle. Vinicius Junior. Lucas Vazquez.
Oh, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Now it's Philippe Coutinho. That's a decent ball. Gets away from his opponent. Coutinho. Looking for a corner. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. It's a loose ball. Varane gets into the right position to intercept. And it's Lucas Vazquez. Coutinho, great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Benzema. Kimmich. Pavard. Jerome Boateng. It's Benzema!
Oh, that is rather wayward. They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Pavard. Muller. Coutinho. Hernandez. Cuts it out. What a throw in.
Bayern Munich are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
No question, that's a foul. Marcelo. Casemiro. Modric. Forward it goes. Well read, they've been good at that. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. And it's Coutinho. Lewandowski.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Referee has just said play on. It's one! They've done it! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Lewandowski is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Bayern Munich could not have picked a better time to snatch it. And that's it. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Bayern Munich
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific and crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The Bayern fans singing this. He's gone for it! Big moment! Massive goal!
What a start! And what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee. Bayern Munich trail at this early stage. How will they respond?
Yeah, just that deep defence again. They seem perfectly happy to invite teams onto them.
Alexandro. And it's Coutinho. Juventus do seem to have a particular identity, Jim. How do you assess it? Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Bayern Munich with this to level it up. A formality, we're level. He was just never going to miss.
He just didn't let his nerves get to him. He struck that with conviction. What a penalty.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Shoots!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
He's got options out wide. That's a good... And the shot! Ball through needs to be good here. Bonucci. Played out to the right. Hernandez battles to win it back. Perisic. Thiago gets it back. And here's Lewandowski.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Timely intervention. Hernandez. Through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Perisic switches it towards the other side. Kimmich. Gnabry. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Forward it goes. He gets past his man. Douglas Costa. Oh, great defending. That needed... Has a goal! Philippe Coutinho. Gnabry. Good ball. Good ball. And the finish! Rabiot tries to get it forward quickly. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And he's there to cut it out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Coutinho. Just brushed off the ball there. Out to the left it goes. What an adventurous run from a defender.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
The ball's come loose, and they've been caught out here. Dybala! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Paulo Dybala simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And it's hoisted clear. Has a pop! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Right through the middle. Now it's Gnabry. He's left his man. He's pulled him up for that challenge. That's a decent ball. He's one-on-one, surely hits one! Oh, that's a fine save!
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
This possibly the last play of the half. That is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. They'll come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Juventus get the ball rolling in the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Boateng is fouled.
Bayern Munich have been showing their creativity through the middle, something I've noticed a lot more of in the last, say, dozen games or so.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Goretzka goes looking. Good idea, just poorly executed. Schüller. And it's played forward. Boateng goes back to base. Schüller. Just about up to the hour now. Philippe Coutinho. He's got it, and he's got time. Real chance! He scores! Looking for.
Bayern Munich are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating.
Cristiano Ronaldo! A real chance and a real let-off. Hoists it forward. Goretzka. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And the counter is on. Gets away from his opponent. Well read, he sorted that out. Needed a better pass there. Higuain. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Time for a change in personnel. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
This could spell danger. That'll be a corner. Goes for goal!
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Goretzka. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
Gnabry. Ball through needs to be good here.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Thiago. Hernandez. Bayern Munich need to hold on for a few more moments. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Got a sight of goal here.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Hernandez. Philippe Coutinho. Kimmich, who does have an assist to his name. Gnabry. Going through. Plenty waiting in the middle. Throw. Goal kick. Quadrado. Quadrado plays it forward. And that will be the final act. Bayern Munich winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they've got to be happy with what they've produced here because they showed plenty of industry and I think they've ended up getting what they deserve.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The Bayern fans singing their songs. This indeed is a super club in so many ways. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Gareth Bale. If he sees some space to run into with the ball at his feet, then you know he's probably likely to cause some chaos. He's fast, he's powerful, he's very direct, and he certainly knows where the goal is too. I think he's going to be a massive presence in their forward line, and opposition defences better beware.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Lewandowski. Oh, great ball! It's Thiago! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Madrid will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
Yeah, the counter-attack is their preferred approach, Peter, and once triggered, they'll go in as many numbers as they can muster.
That's not going to make it. And it's played forward. Bale. And here's Benzema. Oh, good interception. Kimmich. And it's Lewandowski. Well intercepted, really well tuned in. Perisic. Kimmich positions himself well and cuts it out. Lewandowski. Philippe Coutinho! Goal! Bayern Munich! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Bayern Munich take the lead, 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And the through ball is intercepted. Goretzka. Bayern Munich are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Hoists it forward. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Sergio Ramos. Alaba. Goretzka. And here's Coutinho. He's in space and looking for options. Defending of the desperate variety. Turns and goes back. Alaba. Goretzka. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. Pavard gets up to head it! Done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
And here's Benzema. Hernandez. Perisic. Bayern Munich are leading with half-time drawing close. Tries to get it forward quickly. Casemiro. And here's Bale. He's had a look. Hazard. Kimmich, Goretzka, and it's Perisic. Alaba. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Casemiro. No way through there. Bale. And here's Modric. The end of the first half. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Bayern Munich head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. We're already back underway here.
Bayern Munich going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to
And the finish! Alaba goes looking. It's Perisic. Alaba is charging up on the overlap. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Toni Kroos. Forward it goes. Now it's Benzema. Over to the left. And here's Benzema. And here's Hazard. Now it's Lewandowski. It's not paid to a promising move. Casemiro. The message is clear, none shall pass. Goretzka. Hernandez. Built as the single goal between the sides. Boateng drives it forward. Kimmich. Philippe Coutinho. Perisic plays it forward. Hit into the middle. Coutinho.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Alaba. It has got through to him. Look at the defender bombing forward. Great leap! And the ball's come out. Chooses to go back.
Well, looking at that last chance they created, the middle has been a very good source for them, hasn't it? Well, recently, certainly, at least.
Kimmich. Well played, he saw that coming. Valverde. Hazard. He's got away. Hazard. Shot at goal!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Hazard gets it back. Well positioned to make that interception. Hernandez. Half an hour gone in the second half. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Kimmich. Thiago. Right through the middle. That's a good ball. Has a hit! Oh, that should have been two.
Lewandowski really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
He's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. Very necessary.
Bayern Munich are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Jerome Boateng. Alaba. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Goretzka. Kroos did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's through and all alone! Hits one! He's scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy.
And time is up. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Bayern Munich can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Here's a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Mark.
And the shot! Superb goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Paris Saint-Germain trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Coman plays it out to the wing. Paris Saint-Germain do seem to have a particular identity, Jim. How do you assess it?
Yeah, I think possession is key.
Drexler is fouled.
Paris Saint-Germain have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they... He hits it!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
It's a throw in. And it's Gnabry.
Well, looking at that last chance they created, the middle has been a very good source for them, hasn't it?
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Coutinho. Thiago. Bayern Munich are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. No, that's not the ball he wanted. It's campaigned to a promising move. And it's Thiago. Di Maria puts his foot on the gas. Neymar with a shot! Javi Martinez. Goretzka. Bayern Munich scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. Now it's Lewandowski. Coutinho. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Mbappe drives it forward. Face to face. He's gone for it! He scored! And that really is so impressive.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there.
It's Cavani! Decent enough try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Alaba plays it forward. Oh, good interception. It's Di Maria. Marquinhos has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Neymar with a shot! Is there, and he can get that clear. Paris Saint-Germain have it back and they can go again. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Marco Verratti must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Mbappe. Thiago. Philippe Coutinho. He's got through. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski gets through on his own. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pavard gets it back. And there's the end of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time is 1-1. Second half then, just getting going. Done very well to intervene. Mbappe. Javi Martinez. Kimmich. And it's Cavani. Mbappe. Set up one goal so far. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Bernat. Neymar. And here's Cavani. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Oh, it's Lewandowski. He's away! Shoots! Bernat. Bernat goes looking. It's a throw. And they've been caught out here. It's timely intervention. Thiago. Well read, he sorted that out. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Coleman. 60 minutes played. Goretzka. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Thiago. Forward it goes. Mbappe. A buccaneering run from the defender. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Kimmich. And it's Gnabry. Philippe Coutinho. Meunier tries to get it forward quickly. Play for a throw. Thiago. Gnabry. And through to the goalkeeper. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Meunier. Going through. And he's there to cut it out. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Into the channel.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one.
Just the keeper to beat! Shot at goal! Goal! Bayern Munich! And they get themselves in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Philippe Coutinho showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Bayern Munich get themselves into the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Di Maria wants to play it back. He gets past his man. Gnabry can't get the better of his opposite number.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Question, that's a foul. Oh, nearly. Kimpembe.
Paris Saint-Germain have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
It's broken loose.
Bayern Munich can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
He's got away. Shapes to shoot. In it goes. And that should do it. within sight of the finish line.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. And that is that. Well, the manager heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. His team have carried out his instructions to the word, and they have got their win. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Bayern Munich have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Everything a brilliant shade of red here, even indeed the outer skin of the stadium when its mightiest occupants are in town. As you can see, we've already started here.
Bayern Munich have been showing a newly found sharpness out there. They've been good playing down the middle of late.
Coman. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? More than happy to take the muscular approach. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Casemiro, Marcelo, Toni Kroos, Casemiro. It's a fabulous... It's Asa! Philippe Coutinho. Now it's Lewandowski. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
It's come loose. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's caught him there, it's a free kick. And it would take something pretty special to beat the keeper from this far out. What a save! Terrific reactions! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Goretzka. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Bale. Bale with a long pass. Bale needed to come up with a better ball.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked.
No question, that's a foul. Coman. Flings in across. Good clearance and very necessary. Bale with good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his...
Oh, what's he done? Thiago. And here's Lewandowski. Out to the left it goes. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Safety. Brought forward. What does he try from here?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Going through. Has a hit! was a given. It always was.
Great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Modric. He's through. Toni Kroos. And it's Azar. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Casemiro gets into the right position to intercept. Bale. Hernandez. And it's Coutinho. Lewandowski. Out towards the flank. Now the ball's come loose and they've been caught out here. Forward it goes. Now a chance to break.
Bayern Munich really are almost trying to pass the ball through a brick wall at the moment. You can see the sense of anxiety has now shifted to the stands.
Coman.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Short chance! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive.
And there's the end of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the teams level. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time is 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Casemiro. And it's Bale. Philippe Coutinho. Alaba. Coman. Modric tries to get it forward quickly. Bale opts to play it back. Oh, real danger here. So who's he picking out? Gets up to head it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Bayern Munich can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Alaba. Kimmich. Coutinho. Look at the defender bombing forward. Modric was typically well positioned. Hazard. Oh, sweet feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head. Kroos! This could fall anywhere. Coman, who does have an assist to his name. And it's played forward. Toni Kroos. Marcelo. It's Lewandowski. Thiago. Modric goes looking. Benzema gets it back. Marcelo passes it forward. Casemiro. Now it's Hazard. Hernandez. Thiago. Philippe Coutinho. Breaks on here. Marcelo. Whipped in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's Toni Kroos. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Toni Kroos. Hazard has a hit! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Hazard fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Goretzka is there, and he can get that clear.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Hazard.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Kroos takes the long option.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Alaba. Big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lewandowski sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Madrid making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Alaba. Goretzka.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Benzema looks to play him in. It's a minor communications breakdown. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. The action has already started. Goretzka drives it forward. Coutinho. And here's Lewandowski. Good ball over the top. Bayern Munich have a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
We have the first chance from a dead ball situation. He'll fancy himself from here. Philippe Coutinho! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Pjanic. Chiellini. Douglas Costa. Pjanic plays it forward. Now it's Dybala. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Bonucci. De Ligt. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Rugani. Chiellini. Bonucci. Still goalless at the moment. Chiellini. Pjanic. Bonucci. Matuidi. And it's Bonucci. It's a loose ball. Now it's Lewandowski. Out to the left it goes. Dybala battles to win it back. Looking to break out here. Thiago. Boateng tries to get it forward quickly. Cristiano Ronaldo. Dybala. Dybala! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Bonucci. Gets a good foot in there. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Rugani gets into the right position to intercept. Chiellini. De Ligt. Pjanic. Alexandro. Steered forward. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Coutinho has brushed off the ball there. De Ligt has given away a free kick. And he won't reach that. Chiellini. And it's Douglas Costa. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Right through the middle. Face to face with... He's gone for it! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
And the defence was completely beaten then. Exploiting that space in behind has proven very effective for them in this game. It's good stuff.
Rugani. Juventus can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. De Ligt. Precious little by way of goal-mouth action yet. Alexandro.
If they're happy keeping possession, fair enough, Peter, but it isn't going to help them pose much of a threat by keeping it there.
De Ligt. Alexandro. Thiago. Philippe Coutinho. Hoists it forward. Over to the left. Szczesny is there to take. And we hit half-time, so now the team has broken through. It's certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. It's the start of the second half. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Too much on it, and that's the keepers. Gnabry. And the counter is on. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Rugani. Alexandro. Bonucci.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Lewandowski gets it back. And now the breakaway. Gets the better of his man, and the shot! And he's done it!
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer, alert and sharp. And while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player.
Simplicity itself.
Lewandowski is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Thiago. Juventus are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Hernandez receives it in a wide position. Defending of the desperate variety. Dybala. Forward it goes. And it's Matuidi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Dybala. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Juventus are definitely going about this the right way.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Perisic. Now it's Lewandowski. Dybala. Out to the right. Douglas Costa. Schüller. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Chiellini. And it's played forward. Ball through needs to be good here. And it's Bonucci. Thiago goes looking. Lewandowski plays it out to the wing. He's through.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Douglas Costa. Schüller does well to read it and intercepts. Goretzka. Jerome Boateng. The only goal came in the early moments of the second period, and the score is 1-0. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. So who's he picking out? De Ligt gets in to thwart him. Beautifully done. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
Bayern Munich are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
And here's Lewandowski. Hits one! And in it goes! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Just so calm under pressure.
Gnabry really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
Caught offside that time. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Pjanic, and it's Douglas Costa. He's pinged one through here. Has a pop! Against the crossbar! Hernandez can get it clear. It's come loose. And that's that. Bayern Munich come away with the win. A job really well done in all departments. A real sum-of-the-parts team effort. Your reflections then, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.